Hey up everyone, Yorkshire Panda here, and back on Enigmatica 6. Yeah, we're going to continue a little bit on with this Mekanism mod, just to get things going a little bit. I went and found my tank full of lava, so I can get a crusher made. I'm just building a couple more of these installers, so that when I do get to my crusher, we can get it into a factory straight away. So yeah, first thing we're doing is making a crusher. Now this is basically the Mekanism version of the pulverizer from thermal. So although we've got a pulverizer, pulverizer works one at a time. This will do 3. So we needed some gold, iron and osmium powder, so we can get our electrolytic separator. We're going to need a sink, because we're going to need water. I mean, all of this is going to be massively rough. It's all going to get neatened up and made better soon enough, but there we go. Let's throw these in here, just so that they're usable. And right, so to make our electrolytic separator, we needed this electrolytic core, so we needed gold dust, iron dust, some osmium dust, and these infused alloys, which, now we've finished making the alloys, we've ground our dusts, we can get what we need here. And yeah, I forgot to take the buckets out of there. Hate it when it does that, because it messes the whole thing up. This is why, once we've got this done, we're going to move on to the digital miner. And we've got that, and I can get a good source of diamonds. We can get this turned into a refined storage setup. No need to worry about waiting for items or anything, and we can just crash straight in. But we've got our electrolytic core. Let's get our electrolytic separator. So we are going to need our sink. We're going to need a fluid pipe, our electrolytic separator, and we're going to need our configurator, which is there. So we're going to stick it there. We'll pop our pipe there, sink there. Set this to pull. Oh, and we have left off. So there we have hydrogen and oxygen being made from this water. Now let's turn it into a factory. Oh, does this one not be a factory? If this one doesn't go a factory, then we're okay. Yeah, it doesn't. So that's good. Good. Save that there. Let's cash in our quest. So we got stuff from the crusher there, and we've got a jetpack. A couple of dynamic tanks as rewards, and an elite factory tier, which basic, advanced, elite. It's the one below ultimate. It's very expensive. May have to save that for a little while. In fact, go in the save chest. That one. But we have our jetpack, which currently has 24,000 millibuckets stored in it. So if we pop that on our armor slot, we have liftoff. Now, if we wanted to charge this back up, pop it into there, and it takes some of the hydrogen we've just made. Now, what we can do is set these to dump once they are full. So that on dumping excess means whenever it fills up, it will just dump whatever's left and keep it at a set level. Does mean it's constantly working. Now we don't want it to dump the excess hydrogen because we need hydrogen. Don't need the excess oxygen, so it'll fill up with hydrogen. As we use it, if the oxygen goes over the excess, it'll just get rid. Hydrogen will keep. Let's throw some oranges in there. In fact, let's keep the oranges over here because I don't know if we've got an orange tree. I think we have. Let's have a look. All my trees are gone. Okay. We did have oranges. We just had an update and it looks like all my botany pots have emptied and cleared themselves. That's annoying. But that's easily fixable. We'll come back to that soon enough. Right, what's the next thing? So we've got our jetpack now. This is how we are triple. So the electrolytic separator, the purification chamber, the crusher, the enrichment chamber, the energized smelter. Basically, your ores go into the purification chamber, which with the hydrogen, I think it is. So the hydrogen or the oxygen, I can't remember which. It purifies the ore, turns it into purified ore scrap, 3 of, which becomes dust, which can be enriched and then smelted. So we do have, like I said, plenty of ways to go before we get that set up, but it does mean now we've got a straight doubling for our diamonds, but we can soon make it into tripling. At the minute, we don't have a way of doubling or tripling diamonds, so I think we can double diamonds, but definitely not triple them. That is quite handy to have there. Now, what's this quest? This goes down. Basic power generation. So you've got heat generators, which can use lava and water to create a heat source. That gives us some stuff. Wind turbine, nice passive but really low output. Gas generator, so that's where we use the hydrogen in there, turn it into a burn it. Little side note, we've reduced the efficiency of ethylene so that it's a bit more balanced. For now, we're not really using a lot of power, but when we get into full automations, we are going to need a lot of power. So we may end up upgrading our power stuff. We may end up using something this chemical reaction chamber as well, which we're going to need for HDPE pellets, which we get from the biofilm from the substrate. This is what goes into making higher level stuff, higher level units. The Mecha tool, which is a combination tool, the solar neutron activators, which we need for the ore quadrupling, and the mech suit, which is the Mekanism armor that can be upgraded and basically turns into Robocop, for lack of a better word. You are Tony Stark in these things. It is full Iron Man setup. Do we need full netherite armor for it though? That's not too bad. Just need to go mining for netherite. What we do need to do though, so what goes down this side. So this is advanced power generation. This is where we get the thermal evaporation, fission reactors. It's where we're going nuclear, steam powered nuclear reactors, or nuclear powered steam reactors, should I say. Yeah, this is where we're getting serious power, and then this is full blown nuclear fusion reactors. This is where things get very dangerous, but very rewarding. And down here, more on the nuclear side of things. So this looks like it's a lot of the production of uranium. So fluorite, uranium goes in. Out comes fissile fuel. So all of these, doesn't look like there's a reward from any of these, but this is just basically talking you through the whole process. So you need your oxidizer, your sulfur dioxide, that gets you your fissile fuel, which is really efficient high-end fuel. Right, so we've got basic mechanism, we've got a jetpack. We could go down the road of our tripling right now. So let's see what iron shards come from your injection chamber. They get purified into lumps, crushed, enriched, and you've got ingots. Crystals. Shards, clumps, so we don't need crystals. Dirty is just iron clumps crushed. Iron clumps come from purification chamber. So yeah, looks like, and then we've got the enriched iron, which we're going to need some of that stuff later on. So really, what we need to get is to get 3 clumps. We need this purification chamber. So let's get this made. Clumps. Oh, we need an enrichment chamber and advanced control circuits, which are easy enough. So we'll make another enrichment chamber. We need some advanced circuits as well. So one enrichment chamber. We'll get a few of these, so we might need a few more by the time we're done. And then we make our purification chamber. Oh wait, purification chamber. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I need the osmium. There we go. Or not. Ah, osmium iodide. There we go. Much better. So we have got purification chamber. Now, let's get things down here. So the purification chamber needs oxygen, which we've got being produced here. So let's get you up here actually. So what we want is our mechanical pipe on this side and going up. They'll pop you there. Stick a power cable behind you. And then we need to tell this, we don't want to dump the excess now. In fact, what we want is oxygen to go out of there and input into here. Which it doesn't like inputting on that side, so it might have to go underneath. Nope, doesn't like it underneath either. Oh, you do like making it difficult. It's right, so it's not the input, it's the yellow that we need to do at the bottom. Right, okay, here we go. Here we go, we're cooking with gas. We are cooking with gas. When you're doing inputs outputs like that, if you check the colour around these boxes, so dark red, cyan, yellow, blue, and then your energy there. So dark red is always going to be input the item. Yellow's going to be the extra, so that's going to be where the oxygen comes in. No, that's going to be where the oxygen comes in. If we go back and look at the chunk that we're trying to make, oxygen goes in the bottom. Now, we do have this chemical tank. This chemical tank currently has 128 millibuckets of biogas. I can go there for now. So we need nope, not transporter. We want oxygen to be outputted to the right and the auto eject on. We really want you to go on to push, but you're not playing at all. Oh wait, I know why. Oxygen is a gas, not a fluid. If I put a gas pipe on here, huzzah, we're working. To be fair, I did fail chemistry and biology. Pass physics, go figure. Right, so our purification chamber now purifies. Now these clumps need to go into a crusher. So if we got our crushing factory here and popped it here, might need to just pick this up again. Yeah, everything's right there. That's fine. So we want that to dump the excess now. Let's produce the oxygen we need to go up to there. There we go, that's all fine. So, crush it. So we need this to output blue to the left. And this to input red from the left. So now the clump goes to crush. That crush needs to be enriched. Where that comes in. This is only a single, isn't it? So let's just quickly turn this into a factory. There we go. So this now. So our clump goes to dirty. That gets crushed. Goes to enrichment chamber. Becomes osmium dust. That dust then needs to be smelted. So what we need is Mekanism smelter. Energized smelter is otherwise called. So let's get one of those. And we're going to make this into a factory as well. This is your electric furnace. Easy as that. Pop that there. Let's get another quick one of these made. So if we put that there, tell it to input red there, and then output blue onto that side. Have we got any chests in here? Oh, no, we don't, but we don't want that in there either. Nope, that can go in there. So, get ourselves a chest. In fact, let's get a gold one just in case. Could fill up pretty quickly if we throw the chunks in there. There we go. Now we'll set that to auto eject on. That auto eject on. Auto eject on. Auto eject on. Right. Those 5 machines now triple our ore. So if we go get those chunks from before, let's grab the iron. Let's grab the emerald. Let's grab a couple of diamond ones as well. So this diamond chunk, yep, that can be enriched, can be done. That's probably going to have to go through our normal means. So with the emerald, in that case then, let's just get all the metals. So we need the uranium, osmium, aluminium, lead, zinc, copper, nickel, gold, tin. And then get a chest because we've run out of things to carry. So let's just throw them in there for now. And we'll say to our purification chamber, we need to pull input from the right. So if we throw all our chunks in here, does it automatically pull in? No, it doesn't, because what we need to do is have a pipe that connects it. Now, Mekanism does have its own pipes. So it's in the mechanical pipes. What we need is a logic transporter. That's the one. 2 steel and a basic circuit. That gets you, if I remember rightly, 8. There we go. Now this pops there. We'll pop our chest there. Dump our chunks back in it. Configurator to pull. And we are now purifying. So the purified zinc will go down here. That goes to zinc clump. The clump goes to the factory. That will be ground into dirty iron, or dirty zinc in this case. The zinc, let me just make sure I'm on the output blue. So output blue left, input red, output blue. Forgot to change these, but that dirty dust goes into here to be enriched. That becomes nice clean dust, which is then smelted in an energizing smelter, which is now a factory, and that gets dumped into our gold chest at the end. And we've just tripled all of the ores that were in there through this process. Now, what we have found out, that machines don't work if you don't power them. And there we go. Now obviously that is making a right racket. So that's where things like these comes in. So glass, steel dust, cables, that gets you your mufflers. The energy upgrades requires copper dust or gold dust. And your speed upgrades, osmium dust. So how many of these can we make? None, because we haven't got any osmium dust. But we can throw some into our crusher and get some osmium dust anyway if we need it. So that certainly going to help with how many ores we run out of lately. It won't take too much longer to get up to quadruple and to quintupling. Get rid of those things. What's this? Ironclad iron layers. Yep, they can go away. Right. Now, jetpack wise, our jetpack's good, but we can't have armour whilst we're wearing it. We can turn it into an armoured jetpack, which is kind of akin to gold armour. Block of steel, 2 diamond dust. Diamond dust, not too hard. Just need to crush a couple of diamonds. I'm just going to pull my pulverizer out to do that, so I'm not hogging up that system. So here we go. Oh, we need bronze. I didn't realise that were bronze. Bronze dust, which is copper dust and tin. 3 copper, 1 tin. So, you know the drill. I could probably, when I come to automating this stuff, I'm going to have alloy furnaces or the, in fact, no, probably the alloy furnace from thermal. Get it souped up and sped up. But for now, just get it done this way. Once I've got the refined storage system set up, I'm going to spend an episode or so just going through automation and building all the things that we need. There's our 4 bronze, and just cook that up for me. I just need 2 of those. One. I'll throw that into there for now, just so that it's out of the way. 2. Right. Oh. Still got my lead. There you go. So, we wanted our armoured jetpack. And I managed to throw my jetpack in there, haven't I? Come here, you. There we go. We have our armoured jetpack. Now this 12 and 2. Not as good. I mean, it looks better because it's diamond armour and that's iron, but that's got the protection and braking and everything on there. So that is still significantly better. I mean, if you look at my shields here, I've got 4. Equip this, I've got 4.5. Equip this, got 5. So technically, it does look like it's giving me more. But let's have a look at something. Can we enchant this? Now, I'm hoping the answer is yes. No. In fact, the fact that nothing comes up when you right click makes me think that you can't enchant the jetpack at all. Oh, that is a shame. But do you know what? We've got a jetpack. Throw that into my backpack. Keep it for now. If we do need to fly about, we've got the means to do so. Let's just throw that into there as well. I don't know why I threw that in. Well, that can go in. That come back out. That can go in. That can go in. That can go in. Right. So mechanism wise, we've actually got quite far. And some basic and an ultimate tier. Ooh, those can go in there. And some speed upgrades. Oh, well, goody. So if you're going to upgrades, you can put them in one at a time through there. Also, kind of like the factories, you can just shift right click and they'll apply themselves as well. So this, quite a difference. I mean, if you look, it actually shows you the one speed upgrade. If we now select it, double the efficiency. Double the efficiency. Or should I say double the speed, should I say. They're not accumulative. So if you put you know, 10. Well, you've got a maximum of 8. So if you put another one in, it's not going to go to 4 times. It might go to 3 point something. So you do have a diminishing returns. But I mean, as many speed upgrades you can get in is always going to be better than none. What I am going to do right now, it's going to seem a little strange, but there is something I've needed for a while, and it's about time I went and got myself it. So this cow here needs to come out. I need to get these two back into their pen. We'll call it a pen. I forgot this thing's really good at sucking them up. So there we go, and there we go. Right, you sir are what I'm after. Now, what I need is an anvil. This, I don't have any anvils. That is somewhat of a surprise. Fortunately, because I've got the create set up there, just making continuous amounts of iron nuggets. Iron is one thing that I'm getting more and more comfortable with the stock of. But what we need to do is this cow here is going to be our milking cow. Now, in order to do that, we're going to get this milk jar down here, which you can bucket milk into it, but I want to turn it into a cow in a jar. And to do that, you get your cow, stand it on top of the milk jar, and you ram it inside. And there we have a cow in a jar. Now what this cow in a jar does, if I was to stick it, let's just shift the toaster for now and put it on here. Let's just throw the toaster on top of there for now. That means with whatever recipe has milk in it will always appear on here, because we've got milk. But we've got milk in the form of this, which will automatically generate 32 buckets of milk as time goes on. So yeah, needed that for a while just to complete my kitchen off, but with that, yeah, we've got our mechanism setup done, so we don't need to do much more there. We've got our... Right, so jobs for between episodes. Figure out how we get this thing to work so we can get our apiary going. While we're at it, let's get this honey. Once we've done that, we'll figure out exactly how we're going to lay out the workshop, because it is going to come up here, because our storage system is going to be directly below. But whether I have a building like that, a platform, which, I mean, part of me thinking just have like a bit of a raised platform with things on, and then I can have like some stuff underneath that to do with the power generation, so the power generator is hidden whilst the actual machines are available to use. When it comes to the ore tripling, I am probably going to build that in this little space underneath. So if I was to have a 2-box space here, and then have this be our workshop platform. And then this, so I can have, like, for the ore production, I can have a sign for ore, puts it in, it pulls it down, runs through those machines, runs back up again. We've got our ore. That, I think, is how it's going to end up. So, yeah, fair bit of work ahead of me, but I'll get that all sorted easily enough. In the meantime, the usual thing, hit like, hit subscribe, comment away. You guys take it steady. Be safe, have a good one, and I shall catch you later. Bye bye.